by AC Designs.
All right, Robert, I'm ready for a little bit of weather trivia here. What's our question?
Okay, so this is kind of a broad one across the First Coast. One of our colder spots on the map, though, locally is Waycross. So what do you think, Katie, is the latest Waycross has ever seen a freeze?
I'm going to go with A.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably a good answer because that's today.
You know, I'm picking up the context clues.
Yeah, that's what I try with. You're right. Katie, you got this.
There we go.
It is April 17th, 2008, actually, where we had a freeze in Waycross. Today, a far cry from that. But that is our latest kind of date. We've had a freeze here on the First Coast, April 17th. Nothing like that now, though. In fact, it is very warm. We're south of this front, just towards our north, and as long as we stay south of that, we're going to stay on the above average side of things with temperatures, and it really looks like that's going to be the case all the way through the rest of the week, through the weekend. Maybe by early next week, we're going to see a little bit of a change up here, though, and I'll get to that in just a minute. First off, let's look across our board where our temperature is high 70s to low 80s at this hour, and we are going to continue to warm up into the mid to high 80s as we go ahead through this afternoon. Some increase in upper level clouds going to make for a beautiful sunset tonight, and also is going to keep our temperatures modified overnight. I expect us to really only dip into the mid 60s as we go ahead into tomorrow morning. Across the board through this afternoon, though, and the sea breeze is going to keep things a little bit milder out near the coast, but once we go inland, definitely mid to high 80s, so it is a warm one on tap here for all of our friends out there across the First Coast. If you want to maybe go out and do a little dining outside this evening on the patio, weather's going to be looking gorgeous for that as well. Can't really get around how beautiful it has been and how beautiful it will be for the next few days. Humid and mild night tonight. Tomorrow, sunrise is going to be just prior to 7 a.m. As we go ahead through this afternoon, though, as mentioned, get up to about 87. And then we go ahead into tomorrow. Jack's River Jams is back in town. This week's Earth Gang. The weather's looking beautiful for that as well. I mean, there's just very little complaints here. One thing I do want to note, though, if you don't like the humidity, we are going to be bumping up as we go ahead through the weekend. Watch this, Monday over towards Tuesday. That is our front that eventually is going to come by. You know, right now, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're still south of that front. And even heading through the weekend, we're staying south of it. But as mentioned, by Monday to Tuesday, that is going to dip down. And watch this, 90s. Boom, comes down, and maybe even a chance of rain by Monday too. So something to watch out for. Until then, though, rest of the week into the weekend, weather is looking beautiful out there.